Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Wednesday edition of Video Clips, which I'm again doing from my home. So we may have some kitty cat appearance because Schroeder's in the other room sleeping right now, but he may decide to venture over here. He seems to know when I'm doing something that involves a camera, and he usually wants to be part of it. So we'll stay tuned and see what happens here. But I wanted to remind you about a couple things. Holiday cookies, we can ship any place in the United States for $19.99 per dozen. But you want to get your orders in sooner rather than later, because by the time we get to like the 23rd of December, it's hard to get them there on time. So do order your cookies now, and you can do that by calling 614-841-7700. This is a good time to think about training. Winter semester at our school, for those of you who are interested in professional development, starts in January. So now is the time to start thinking about this, finding out what we offer and how you fit in. And we have programs ranging from programs for people who have no healthcare experience to, if you're in the healthcare business, have been for a long time and looking for a change, we can help you do that. This way of helping people inform decision-making and diet and lifestyle change, I think it's the future of healthcare. And this whole pandemic mess that we're in has really amplified that even more. And letting go of the past intensive is coming up. This will be the second one. I'm going to be talking today and tomorrow about some of the relationship and fallout and stress associated with all of this. So I think a lot of people are experiencing this and needing assistance, and we're trying to make inexpensive assistance available to you to the point that we can. So just some things to keep in mind. And remember, participate in my Thursday noon conference calls. There's one tomorrow. You can email pampopper@msn.com, get the call-in information. And also Thursday night, Make Americans Free Again meetings, otherwise known as protests, are taking place all over the country. And if you want to know how to start one successfully, like we have here, we've given birth to lots of them here in Central Ohio. We can show you how to do that. So I think this is a really encouraging thing. I got this from one of my viewers, and I'm just going to read it to you. He says, I want to share a win with you so you have more in your arsenal of good news. And gosh, everybody needs some good news during this situation. My girlfriend's parents, after 8 months of not communicating because I won't wear a mask, have agreed to invite me back over for their weekly family dinners, mask-free. Over the course of this year, they've made some rather nasty remarks about me and my beliefs, and it's been hard at times to keep my cool, and even harder to console my girlfriend about why I won't wear a mask just to make her life easier. All her friends have told her that I'm an asshole, over-controlling, not serious about a relationship, and that my refusal to wear a mask is a big red flag. I've been labeled a conspiracy theorist and worse. Nonetheless, we've stuck together. That's what strong communication will do, I suppose. There were two things that finally moved the needle with her family. When her mom's birthday came around, I decided to make the first move, order her a thoughtful birthday present, and write a handwritten letter extending an olive branch. That opened the avenue for our first real conversation all year since the lockdown. We jumped on a Zoom and at least acknowledged that we don't want to excommunicate one another, but that we didn't understand each other's point of view, or she didn't understand mine. Earlier this week, I got the green light to explain my position in full in an email. So I wrote a 4,000-word letter and sent it off, walking through each point and citing sources for every claim I made. This morning, I got a call from my girlfriend's mom profusely apologizing for how they've treated me. I'm apparently a part of the family again because I can attend Thanksgiving mask-free as long as I respect some social distancing, a fine compromise I can accept, and now the path for open communication is restored. To me, this shows that speaking truth to power and holding your ground will always win out. Those that care enough about you will eventually hear you out. And it also shows that the best way to fight anger, fear, and confusion is with kindness and ruthless logic. I'm hoping this is consolation to anyone else out there facing a similar situation. Happy to share the core of the letter, minus any personal touches, if it can help someone else. And I'm going to ask for it. I think it would be good to know what was sent. But I think a couple things that are very important. I think during this time, and some of you might have read my Forbidden Thanksgiving newsletter, where I basically said that I think that it's cruel to inflict these kinds of restrictions on people, And it's also nonsensical, many of the things that people are asking others to do, and refusing to participate in it is a right. And I think it goes to our character, which I'm going to talk about tomorrow, the issue of character. But over time, as time goes on, I think that there is an opportunity to mend fences. There are people out there who are capable of meeting one another halfway on some of these things, and a growing realization that in some cases, not all cases, I think some relationships are just tattered beyond repair. But I think some relationships, people are waking up and saying, you know what, I really don't know that I want to lose this person or alienate this person for good out of my life as a result of this. That maybe is not the place I'm looking to go with this. So anyway, hopefully this is helpful and encouraging. And of course, you can't guarantee it's going to happen with anybody else, but it happened here, and it's a hopeful story. And I thank the person who sent it to me, and I hope that it provides some inspiration for you as well. So kind of a short video today. I'll be honest with you, I'm recovering from 6 or 7 months of burning the candle at both ends, and I'm still doing that, but allowing myself a little bit of time for rest and relaxation, just because this is going to be a long haul. To do all the things that we need to do to restore our country and all that sort of thing and get through this whole mess. So I'm feeling like I need to take care of myself a little bit, and I'm not discontinuing anything I'm doing, but I have gotten a few good nights sleep, and that's really helpful. So anyway, hope this was helpful. As usual, pass this on to anybody who you think might enjoy watching and learning more about all this good stuff, and I'll be back to you tomorrow with more news.